The man was just checking the night's navigation when suddenly a grotesque face appeared in his telescope. He looked again, but it was gone. He rushed to tell his crewmate Mike, convinced something strange had boarded the ship, but Mike brushed it off, thinking he was just seeing things. Later, as Mike headed to his cabin, another crewman stopped him. "Something's off tonight," the crewman said. "All the rats are gone, vanished, like something scared them off." No sooner had he spoken than a loud crash echoed from the deck. The crewman on watch thought it was a prank, but when he investigated, he found a massive hole in the cargo hatch. As he peered closer, a humanoid creature crawled out of the shadows. He drew his knife, but before he could act, the creature lunged, slashing his throat and draining his blood. Hearing the commotion, Mike rushed out, only to find the watchman gone, the hatch broken, and a bloodied knife on the ground. Sensing danger, he ran back to warn the others, but the real nightmare was just beginning. The next morning, after a fruitless search for the missing crewman, the captain doubled the night watch to 2 men. That night, a storm hit. As the 2 watchmen stood guard, one heard a noise and went to investigate. A pale figure dropped from above, killing him instantly. The other watchman fled, but it was too late. With no one at the helm, the ship began to tilt in the storm. When the crew stabilized the ship, they noticed the 2 watchmen were missing. As they searched, Mike saw blood dripping onto the captain's grandson. Looking up, they found one watchman unconscious on the sails. They brought him down, but he thrashed wildly, as if haunted by something terrifying. They tied him up for safety. Mike examined the man's wounds and realized something had boarded the ship. Before nightfall, the crew armed themselves and searched every corner. But as the sun dipped below the horizon, they found nothing. Then the tied-up crewman began to convulse, his body twisting unnaturally. The boy, hearing the noise, opened his door to see the man standing in the hallway. At first, he thought the man had recovered, but then he noticed something was horribly wrong. Terrified, the boy ducked back into his room. Before he could catch his breath, he noticed a strange figure crouched in the corner.